Hey there guys! I'm Renee. I am the owner and artist behind Chicly Reclaimed Decor, and I am also a member of the Paint Couture creative team. And today I'm going to share with you how we transformed these DIY wood products into these beautiful, sweet, and chic napkin rings using iFlex Wood Products and Paint Couture Paint. So if that is something you're interested in learning, stick around because that is what I'll be going over today. So to start things off, I'm going to be using a heat gun to warm up these iFlex wood products. This is a floral and leaf trim, and I absolutely love using their trims because I find that they're super versatile and really easy to use. So as you can see, as the mold becomes warm, it becomes flexible, hence the name. And I'm just going to simply wrap it around this napkin ring and kind of measure it just by eye. It really won't matter if I cut it a little short because the nice thing about these iFlex wood products is that they have the ability to stretch up to 10% as well. Once I have my trim measured, I am simply going to warm it back up so it is easy for me to cut. For this first set, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Paint Couture's glaze as a wood stain and how iFlex wood products are stainable. But before we get to that, we need to glue this mold in place. I'm going to be using Titebond Quick and Thick, and I also like to have a paintbrush that's wet to wipe off any excess glue that may seep out the sides. So after warming my mold up, I am going to wrap it around my napkin ring. And as you can see here, it's just a bit short. So I am very carefully stretching this wood product until the ends butt up nicely against each other. And I'm going to put a nice thin layer of this glue on the back and then wrap it around my napkin ring and wipe off, like I said, any excess glue with that wet paintbrush. If at any point your trim starts to stiffen back up, just go ahead and reheat it and it will become malleable and easy to work with. And now we are ready to use this water-based glaze as a wood stain. I definitely like to wear gloves when I'm doing this because it can stain pretty badly. And you're also going to need either some paper towels. I like to use a rag to wipe off the glaze when you are done. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be adding the glaze onto this wooden napkin ring, and I'm going to be dabbing it, kind of stipling it into place so I can really get into all the details on this iFlex wood product. And once I have it completely covered, I'm going to take my rag and I'm going to wipe off any excess glaze. And as you can see, it leaves this beautiful, rich brown colored stain. And if this isn't dark enough for you, you can always come back and add successive layers of that amber honey glaze to achieve that rich, beautiful stained look that you are going for. And these are my results after only one layer of glaze. I was so impressed with how well this iFlex wood product took to this stain. Next up, we are going to be using Vintage Flair. This is part of Paint Couture Paint's acrylic mineral line of paint, and we're going to be using this to paint the other napkin ring. I'm going for a mixed matched shabby chic farmhouse inspired design with these napkin rings. I applied just one coat with the Capital Crafts small jewelry box brush. For the next set, we are going to be using this beautiful ivory and pink flowers distressed decoupage paper by AB Studios. I will have a full product description as well as my affiliate link down in the description below, just in case you would like to try out any of these products that I'm highlighting here today in this video. And if you're liking the content today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when the Paint Couture creative team uploads new tutorials. Here I'm using a wet paintbrush to remove the desired amount that I will need for my project from the remainder of this rice paper. This makes it so your decoupage paper is easy to remove and also provides you with a nice feathered edge. I'm going to be using candlelight to lay down a nice white base for my decoupage paper to go over. And always remember to stir your product thoroughly before you begin. I'm going to be using Paint Couture's Decoupage Medium in matte to apply these papers to the outer rim on this napkin ring. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a layer of the Decoupage Medium, and then I'm going to work section by section to apply this decoupage paper. Starting from one end, I laid down a small section of my decoupage paper, and then I dabbed or brushed the decoupage medium over top. Then I used a pair of scissors to carefully score the decoupage paper so it would get into the crease on this napkin ring. And then I'm just going to follow that same process, working section by section to apply this decoupage paper. And there are two ways that I could finish off this design. I could either wait until this is dried and sand off the excess decoupage paper, but here I am simply snipping around on the edges so I create little sections. And I'm going to brush on my decoupage medium, and then using my finger, I'm going to fold down each individual flap over the side of this napkin ring. By cutting my decoupage paper like this, it makes it really easy for me to fold over the edges without the paper bunching up or creating wrinkles. Once dry, I'm ready to move on to adding this pearl iFlex wood product to these napkin rings. And I'm going to follow the exact same steps that I detailed earlier to warm up, cut, stain, and paint these trims. And for lasting finish, I sealed with Paint Couture's Extreme Guard Top Coat in satin. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Renee. I am the owner and artist behind Chicly Reclaimed Decor, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial where I shared with you how you can create these super sweet and chic napkin rings using iFlex Wood Products as well as Paint Couture Paint. And I hope I've inspired you to pick up a paintbrush and do a little creating of your very own. And don't forget to subscribe to the Paint Couture channel for more YouTube tutorials.